After 17 long years, MC is finally back to Korea. He visits the grave of his parents. He tells them that he is finally able to visit them. After their death, sometimes he wonders what is the value of life. The MC gets flashback of his memory. 17 years ago, the ship MC and his family were in begins to sink. The young MC is looking for his parents during the chaos. While searching for his parents, he notices a body and goes to check it. He reaches there and notices that it is his mother and begins to call for her. When he checks the body, he realizes that his mother is dead. When he was trying to wake his mother, a huge tsunami hits him. He gets plunged in the water and gasps for air. He gets out of air and notices that he needs to get back up quickly. When he was going up, he was that the ship was sinking. With the ship, there were countless number of crew which were also drowning. He was that everyone on the ship, like the bodyguard, chef, were drowning, and he saw his parents were among the bodies. He goes towards his parents in hopes of saving them. Just then someone grabs his arms and pulls him on the surface. It was his grandpa who was saving him. He tries to calm the MC down in one piece way. His grandpa was the chairman of Chonghu Group and was thanking God for saving someone. MC tells his grandpa that he saw his parents down, but grandpa tells him that it is too late. He begins to calm the MC down and tells him that he must inherit Chonghu no matter what. He gives him a fountain pen and says to bring it to Lawyer Kim and that he will help him. He tells the MC that he must never trust anyone and gives MC his life jacket to save his life. MC tells his grandpa to save his parents first, and they are still sinking. Grandpa was taking off his life jacket to give to MC. He gives it to the MC and tells him that his parents are dead. They were dead before the ship began to sink and were shot dead. And tells him to go, and he must survive no matter what. After tying the jacket, the grandpa pushes the MC away to save his life. Just then a huge wave comes, killing the grandpa and making the MC unconscious. Thanks to the life jacket, MC survives and gains consciousness in the middle of the ocean. When he opens his eyes, he saw a large ship in front of him, losing consciousness again. Before losing consciousness, he saw a figure of woman. MS again regains his consciousness and notices that he is in the ship. Two Italian men with guns were looking at him. Then the blonde-hair man calls his captain. The captain was on top of a tower and telling them to towards her. While the blonde man was complaining about his captain, other one helps the MC get up. Just then MC notices the tattoo on his neck. He notices that they are not ordinary people. The captain jumps off the large tower. She then lands in front of the MC, and she was the one that saved MC life. She then asks the MC how he got there. One of the men tells her that MC cannot understand English, and then she tells them to someone who can translate. Just then MC speaks up and says that the yacht he was on was attacked. She then asks the MC where he came from. He replies that he is from Korean, and during the storm people with gun infiltrated the yacht and killed his parents and grandfather. She asks the MC if he fell into the ocean and brought to an Italian ship, her Salerno family ship. She then laughs at MC, saying an Asian boy who can speaks Italian coincidentally came in front of ship in the middle of the East. She then says that she won't believe that unbelievably good circumstances, while pointing a sword at MC and asks him why she should keep him alive. The MC shows the fountain pen given to him by his grandfather. He then says that he is the grandson of chairman of Chonghu Group and its rightful heir. He says that rather than throwing him back to the ocean, it will be more beneficial for them to return him. She then gets confused, thinking that the Chonghu Group is the best company in Korea and he is its heir. She then tells her men to check the news and if it is true or not. She then asks the MC if he can speak any other languages. He replies that he can speak basic languages like Cantonese, English, Japanese, Spanish, Hindi, and Esperanto. Then the blonde man shows the captain the Korean news. He then shows news that chairman of Chonghu Group and his entire family are missing, and MC was telling the truth. She then asks the MC if he can contact someone in Korea for help. He then remembers his grandfather's words not to trust anyone and contacting Lawyer Kim. He then tells the captain to not contact his family, but to contact Lawyer Kim. She then calls Lawyer Kim and tells him to speak comfortably since it's foreign language. She tells him that she has sent him the picture of precious grandson of Chonghu Group and if she should send him back to Korea or not. Then the lawyer asks her what she wants. She tells him to send $10 million in cash within 24 hours and should come in person. She tells him that she is quite busy, and if he sends money, she will release her right away. Lawyer Kim replies that and says $1 million. If SHF kills that kid, he will send $1 million. He tells her that if she kills him within 5 minutes and send him video, he will transfer $1 million. She then asks him what if he doesn't send her money. He tells her that he can send her the money in 3 buttons. He then begins to threaten her by saying that if she doesn't kill MC, then he will spread rumors that they were the one who ambushed Chonghyu Group. He also says that he has also contacted mercenaries. The MC gets confused by his words and begins to panic. The captain tells the MC that she doesn't have any reason to keep MC alive. MC tries to convince them to not kill him. She tells him that they have already prepared his funeral in Korea, and they had decided to kill MC in the first place so that they can take over the power, and she knows it because it is very common in her world. Just then the men were talking among themselves, saying that she had no intention of killing him and teasing him since it was fun. Just then someone barges in the room saying that they had been attacked. He says that 3 high-speed boat and 1 armed helicopter are attacking them. She then asks if it was Interpol, and the other one denies, saying that they have been ignoring the radar. She says that it was the caller, and they have been trying to find the MC. Just then MC takes out his fountain pen and stabs himself in the hand. He then says that Chonghyu will never give them money, so there was no use killing him. He stands firm against the captain and draws a symbol on his hand. It was the Salerno family symbol that he had seen on the man's neck, and asks the captain to take him in. If they gave him the power to do revenge, he will be loyal for them for the rest of his life. The captain then begins to laugh frantically. She then tells her man to celebrate for festival, and asks if MC can take responsibility for his word, if he can bloody his hand for the sake of his revenge or not. The MC nods in agreement, holding his injured arm. She then asks the MC to follow her. She tells him that from now his life is in Salerno family's hand and to live and die for the family. Just then the mercenaries arrive in the shop. Fast forward to 17 years, MC returns to Korea. Even though there was no body found, he came to greet his parents. He asks them to look after him and see how he takes revenge for them. Just then MC gets attached and bullet rain down upon him. A group of armed men get out of car to kill them MC. It was the Chonga security who had come to kill the MC. MC had kidnapped the executive director of Chonghyu Group. They found the executive director in the back of the car. Just then suddenly a car explodes. When the enemy was confused, MC begins to kill them one by one. MC begins to kill everyone by slicing up their body using only 2 knives. When he was about to kill the enemy commander, he was wearing a bulletproof vest. Just then one of the men tries to hit the MC, saying he was a coward ambushing them. He then swiftly attacks the man, saying it was not for him to decide. He then sliced the body of the attacker in half. The man at the last moment gets confused how he was killed. Seeing the fighting capability of the MC, they get curious about his identity and why he had decided to kidnap the executive director. After killing everyone, the MC gets out of the scene. He then gets inside his own car, then takes a bag full of money. He then goes to the back of his car with bag full of money. When opened the backside of the car, it was the executive director of Chonghyu Group, who was the same lawyer who had told to kill the MC. He then begs MC for his life and says that he did what other told him to do. He tells him to not kill him, and he would have never killed the chairman. Other had killed him. The MC then pours the bag full of money in the car. He then says to the executive director that it was $1 million which he had told to give to the mafia, and the MC had returned it. MC then says that it was the promised money, because he had died that night and reborn for the sake of revenge. The MC then throws a lighter in the car with the lawyer and the money. It burns the lawyer Kim and the money.
Damn, what a waste of $1 million.
The MC then throws his gloves in the fire to erase the evidence. MC then lights the cigar in a cool way, saying sorry to his parents and grandfather for being late. MC gets out of there saying he will get revenge for them.